whether or not any evidence suggests there's disqualification.
The finalists for the women's 200 metres individual medley SM7. 2 Canadians go in this one in 5 and 6. Just waiting for the swimmers to come on to poolside. Nikita Howarth from New Zealand, one of the youngest swimmers here at these championships. She has the fastest time in terms of entry for this final. Brianna Nelson, who swam so well in the 50 metres butterfly yesterday for Canada. She goes right next to the New Zealander. And we have again Bodaiko just coming in for the back to breaststroke turn. We're trying to maybe get an idea of why the disqualification occurred.
On the turns, the swimmers have to be up within 15 metres. The end of the red disc is 5 metres down the pool. The obvious mistake could be on the dive start. Bodaiko does go a long, long way underwater when he's doing the butterfly kicking action. You're allowed to get at 15 metres, and if it's 15.01, then you're disqualified. So that could be the reason. We'll find out later.
8 swimmers now out behind the blocks for the final of the women's 200 metres individual medley SM7. Kitaraxo from Hungary goes in 1. Almeida from Brazil goes in lane 2. Cortney Jordan, can she add to her gold medal tally from lane 3? Nikita Howarth, the young New Zealander. Next to the 2 Canadians, Brianna Nelson, already a champion here in Montreal, and Sarah Mahan. They go in 5 and 6 for the home nation. Arianna Talamona from Italy goes in 7, and the second Hungarian, obscured by the flags there, Dorothea Baka, goes in lane 8. World record holder set in the previous World Championships in 2010, Mallory Wegeman from USA, 248.43, and might not be achievable for the swimmers in this final. But it means it's going to be a very exciting final here. Nikita Howarth, fastest time through to this final. Brianna Nelson and Sarah Mahan, the 2 Canadians. And of course the very successful Cortney Jordan from the USA in lane number 3. Should be a good battle, this one. And a good start from the butterfly champion, Brianna Nelson. She is the early leader ahead of Nikita Howarth and Sarah Mahan.
If anybody's going to upset the apple cart, then Brianna Nelson of Canada is going to do just that in lane number 5. Howarth is the favourite, but only 3 seconds clear on paper, or very slightly less than that. Howarth is leading at the moment for New Zealand in lane number 4 as we approach the end of this first length, the butterfly. Let's watch out for the split, 36.98 for Nelson. Howarth, Meehan, so Canada first and third at the moment.
Well, can Nikita Howarth from New Zealand pull back on the Canadian swimmer? Brianna Nelson having a look across there. She's in the lead, and she is really powering through on this backstroke, really trying to get the turnover going. She has a disability down one side of her body there, not really getting the catch at all from her right arm. It's all left arm power mostly for Brianna Nelson. And Nikita Howarth, well, she has limb disabilities too. You see her, she doesn't have full arms. Either of her arms are not fully functional, but it is Brianna Nelson at the halfway stage, 124.52. Nikita Howarth 4 seconds behind. Cortney Jordan coming into the picture ominously. Cortney Jordan, the freestyle specialist. Brianna Nelson looking round there, and she will see Nikita Howarth making inroads into the lead of the Canadians.
Yes, Nelson really looking strongly to her right-hand side, doesn't really favour the breaststroke, and that's where the lead can really change. Howarth coming through now on the breaststroke as we suspected. My goodness, this is turning into a real battle. Nelson did so very well, but Howarth now into the lead for the very first time at this breaststroke length. It's a third length, a very specialised length, a very specialised stroke where the race happens, but the stroke has to happen. And the stroke for Nikita Howarth in this breaststroke length has really worked well for her now. 3 metres clear of Nelson of Canada. Nelson in second. Howarth is still leading.
Well, Brianna Nelson, what can she do? Can she pull back against Nikita Howarth? Brianna Nelson coming back very, very strongly. This race is not over yet. Cortney Jordan has got a lot to make up in third position, but Brianna Nelson for the home nation of Canada is closing with every stroke. Nikita Howarth stretching for home, gasping for breath. Brianna Nelson coming through now, coming level with the New Zealand swimmer as they come into the last 5. It looks like Howarth is just about going to have enough. What a fight down that last leg. Howarth takes it by 0.3 of a second ahead of Brianna Nelson. Cortney Jordan coming through for third position ahead of Sarah Mahan. But Nikita Howarth, she hung on grimly towards the end. And Brianna Nelson, it was almost gold again for the home swimmer, but she was just 0.3 of a second short of the time posted by Howarth.
So other swimmers coming in now to stop the clock for what will be an achievement in terms of their own personal goals and targets. It's not always about the medals. There's only 3 of those to give out. All these swimmers will work so hard all year to perhaps make the World Championship final for the very first time. Howarth, the gold medalist. Can you believe she did just enough to hang on down that breaststroke length? She had to make it happen. There's the dive start for the first length butterfly. And lane number 4. The nearest lane to us in the yellow is lane number 4. 1 lane up from that is lane 5. And that was the lane for the Canadian lady, Nelson. There's the breaststroke turns. That's the last turn. Allowed 1 pull, 1 kick underwater on the breaststroke turns, but on that leg where you come off the wall, you want to be up and racing down this final length, the front crawl length. Front crawl is the fastest of the stroke, and here, well, we thought it was sewn up. We thought Howarth all the way, but Nelson came back again inside the final 15. Those red discs, she really dug in, but the pool, well, it was too short. Another 2 metres, and the gold would have gone to Canada, but the gold goes to New Zealand. Nikita Howarth, the world champion.
That was close, wasn't it? Nikita Howarth. Oh, she's the champion. New Zealand having an excellent championships here in Montreal. Let's hope there's no disqualifications in this one. There's a little bit of a delay because of the official result. The result is confirmed. 14-year-old Nikita Howarth takes gold for New Zealand. Canada's Brianna Nelson in silver. Cortney Jordan takes the bronze. Sarah Mahan from Canada in 4th.